What is up, guys? It's Backwoods Entertainment. Sorry I haven't been really uploading. Me and Braden have been doing a podcast, so we've been kind of doing that every night, and I've been out riding every weekend and stuff like that. But as you can see, my truck's got a new update. We got the new headliner. In my last video, you just saw plain metal, but this is what I was working on. But today, we're going to do one of my favorite songs that is just on repeat, and it's Everlasting Country by Upchurch. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're doing the official music video, and then I'll probably do another video today explaining my thoughts on Everlasting Country, the album, and kind of break it down for you. So, let's get into it.
Round here there ain't no sandy beach, no coconut drinks with a fancy name. You ain't gonna see no penthouse suites, but I can tell you something better if you ask me. Here's some backwood swing fishing in the dark, no Cabernet, and I ain't got no night crawlers. You can call on me in the steps I take, and we can drive where the mud and the asphalt meet. Dear young girl, go soak up the sun till your neck turns red and your truck don't run. Your those dark stone cold with a hometown girl that you always know. Don't worry about that downtown buzz, cause the sights won't smooth where you come from. No camera, no lights, and no cutscenes, just everlasting country.
So, right off the get, you can tell that his intentions are kind of to bring you back. Now, I've watched Upchurch's podcasts and stuff like that, and I've watched his Instagram stories, and I've seen everything that he puts out. And when he said that, when he writes a music, like songs that are going to be like buddy related, and it's going to take you back to certain moments in your life, this is it. I feel it. When I was like when me and my buddies would go and have bonfires and stuff like that, that something like this would come to mind. Now, I like to write songs, and I've written songs similar to this, and it just shows what type of country music he creates. He creates something that you can relate to. Like, go for that girl that you don't think you have a chance with. I went out with my girlfriend, Shalise. I went after her. I didn't think I had a chance, but I did, somehow, some way. And she took that upon herself, and she accepted me as a person as I was to really get into it. Well, let's jump back into it.
Everlasting country. What's a 5-star place, a wide open space? What's a number driver to a loud Chevrolet? What's a downtown girl to a woman like you? Has 90 miles for 2-tone tail blue. What's red high heels to your little bare feet? I don't want a reservation, Mr. Somewhere in the weeds. I don't wish upon a time, cause these times I'm living these in a nowhere town in Middle Tennessee.
Too, when he kind of talks about don't worry about that downtown buzz because it shines more smooth where you come from, it's kind of saying, dude, yeah, go in town and hanging out with your buddies there and going to clubs and stuff like that is fun. But what he's saying is go back to your more simpler times and simpler roots, being like, hey, well, go have a bonfire, go cruise around the streets with your buddies, go freaking hang out and fish and just enjoy the time you are as like from 17 up to 20. Just enjoy your time, because you're not going to get that back. That's kind of what he's saying, I think. And I love the way this video is shot. This video is shot like kind of like a home movie. Like you remember those old VHS tapes that your parents would film on and say the date at the bottom, and it looks kind of grainy. Yeah, I just love the way that they shot it, because it makes you think about those old memories that you had. And I freaking love it. I love the way that the shot, and then he brings in kind of the more high definition look when he's sitting on his new Ford Platinum, and when he's driving around hanging out with Deerdorf, cleaning the Dirty South truck and pulling out stitches in the Dirty South truck and just hanging out, which are like memories, and just hanging out with his mom in the video and his new girlfriend. I just love the way that it's shot and how it represents.
Everlasting country. I have an album that is top 5 in the world in the country charts, and I was sitting on the side of the road in a 96 Mustang with no tags, high as hell, out of gas, until his buddies bringing us gas. That's pimp, dude. That's pimp. Go soak up the sun till your neck turns red and your truck don't run. Hit those dots hotter than Woodstock cold. With a down home girl that you always know. Don't worry about that downtown buzz, 'cause the shine's more smooth where you come from. No cameras, no lights, and no cutscenes. Just everlasting country.
Damn. Like I said, in Truck Talks and all the other videos I've done, Elusive Vision has some of the best videos, and you can tell what he's trying to put out with the song. And this song, I've listened to it nonstop since his albums came out. And when I think about it and I sit down, like for example, Sonic Drive-In, that me and my buddies used to sit at a Sonic, and my buddies would flirt around with girls that were there. We would sit in a parking lot and we'd go mess around with the people that were hanging out there and just be kids. Just this album kind of brings you back to a point where you're like, holy shit. This was when this is like prime time country. And Upchurch, he hasn't signed a record deal. He's been to corporate records, and they want to sign him so bad. And Upchurch is like, I don't need your help. I don't want to be wrung out and thrown in the trash. I want to succeed. And this album is a perfect representation of what this album represents. It's got #1 on the Billboard, and it's still, hold on, let me check. I believe it's still #1 on iTunes. If not, it's pretty damn close. But what I'm trying to say is that Upchurch didn't need all the fancy cars and stuff like that. What he's pretty much saying was, what's a loud Chevrolet to an Uber? How about you crawl over me in that stepside Z? I mean, I feel like you've had girls in your truck and stuff like that, and you just hung out with them and stuff like that. And it kind of brings up to that point where you got to think of the simpler times in life and just slow down. And this is a perfect representation of what he's trying to say. Now, man, this album is so good. It's been on top forever. And I can't comprehend how good it is. Now, there's a couple songs on this album that I'm not a huge fan of, but that doesn't take away from that album at all. They're slow burning songs that you will get used to hearing the more you listen to it. Church man, if you're watching this, dude, thank you for putting out such an amazing album. This is artwork. This makes me and my buddies just want to go drive around and just listen to this album until it burns off of our freaking iPhones and our freaking phones in general. It's just that good, man. It seriously just holds truth. I love it. But this album spent a lot of time on top. He's already got it number 1 on the Billboard Country charts. He's got a gold record to prove it. He has nothing to prove. His first country album was amazing. The whole Summer Love EP was damn good. And then he gave us Parachute, which was more country, but it still had his rap elements, which was wow. Fallen was amazing. Holler Boys was amazing. One of Them Buddies was amazing. Just that whole album was put together so perfectly. And then we jumped to Everlasting Country. Now, when Upchurch says that this is his favorite album that he's produced, and then you listen to it, like, damn. He really put out artwork that it's easy to listen to. But I think that's what we have time for on this reaction. Go check out our podcast on Spotify, Kicking It with the Hicks. Me and Braden are doing it from Truck Talks. I got some channel updates happening. We'll talk on it on the next podcast we're doing tonight. Just listen to Everlasting Country. Just listen to the album and see what you take away from it. But like I said, go like the Spotify account. Go hit my socials down below. They're always listed down below. Make sure you comment on what you want me to react to next. But this has been Backwoods Entertainment, and we'll catch you on the next one, man.
The Yoda load the axes, chop the world right